understand that it's not all Phil's fault, but there are a lot of things that Phil could have corrected. You can't be the Zen master, a guy who has a book with 11 rings on the cover, and not tell me that, your legacy, there's something here. You want to make it great. What did you make great? It just felt like he was out of touch with today's NBA, in my opinion. And that's saying an awful lot about, one of the brightest basketball minds in, brightest minds in coaching history. You're running the triangle. You're not winning with 15-foot jumpers. This isn't Shaq and Kobe. This isn't Mike and Scotty. That's not how you're winning today, or at least competing against the teams who are winning. Hey, you need good passing, and you need to hit the 15-footer. No, it seems like it's layups or it's three-pointers now. And you bring in Rose, you bring in Noah, you talk badly about Melo. You don't create an environment where Porzingis is going to want to stay, and then you threaten to trade him.
Do you think a lot of people in the media, more so on social media, are enjoying the fall, the demise of Phil Jackson because he was so propped up during his run based on coaching Michael Jordan, coaching Shaq, Kobe, guys like that?
Yeah.
Some people always jabbed him by saying, well, who couldn't coach that group? Who couldn't coach the Lakers with Kobe at his peak?
Well, but there were coaches who couldn't, they didn't win titles with Michael and Scotty. And, Shaq and Kobe, look, I'm not going to diminish what he did as a coach. I know he had players. There have been a lot of coaches who have had a lot of talent who haven't won championships. This one's going to sting for a little while. Do I think this is how he's remembered? No, I don't. I don't remember Tony Dorsett, playing for somebody other than the Dallas Cowboys. I'm going to remember you. I'm going to remember Jordan for what he did with the Bulls. And it's the same with Phil. He's a great coach. But his fingerprints are all over this organization. Did you really care? You didn't talk to the media. Didn't let anybody in on what exactly was going on. You out Melo as being this bad person you gave a contract extension to and a no-trade clause. How are you going to trade a guy like this? And then Porzingis is seeing this. So Phil wasn't going to stay. He was going to stay 2 more years, from what I'm told. He was staying 2 more years, and then he was gone. So why is it that you're worried about building around Porzingis when you're not in it for the long haul? That's what I don't understand. And who wants to play there? Tell me that. How do you explain that? If Phil was coaching, maybe they would want to play there. But he's not. He's a de facto coach. You're running his triangle offense, and nobody wanted to run that triangle offense. Nobody wants to play in a triangle offense. And the great address of Madison Square Garden, tell me a free agent you've heard say, I'm going to consider the Knicks. Everything that's come up here, you haven't heard anybody say, you know what, the Knicks are on my list. You would think that would still be an attractive destination, but it's not. I don't put all of this on Phil, but I put a whole lot of this on Phil. And do I think that he cares about his legacy? I don't know how you couldn't. What, if you graduated to a point where you got enough legacy, it doesn't matter what happens to the rest of it? We all have an ego. This was a flop. This was an embarrassment.
The Dan Patrick Show, weekday mornings on Audience.